Today, we are going to be politically correct. But first and foremost, I must tell you mother freaking retards, do not forget to pick up my books. Charles Arlington on Amazon. And by the way, if you don't pick up my freaking books, I mean, we're just not going to do this video then. Like legit, bro, just get out of the video right now. Get the frick out. Right now. I mean, and we're literally just gonna sit it out. I'm just waiting. When are we gonna just, I don't know, pick up a book over here? Yo, by the way, what's up, Gemma? Nice press. Good job. Good job. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I think someone finally bought one of my books. And if they didn't, you're just freaking gay. So anyways, we're here. We're here. So guys, Monster Hunter Wilds is an absolute piece of freaking filth, trash, woke game. First and foremost, the story, the dialogue in the story is some of the worst I've ever seen. Oh my god, like, it's not even that bad if we want to compare it to some other games, but it's pretty freaking bad. And because of how much I hate it, I'm gonna say it's the worst I've ever experienced, including Dragon Age the Veiled Guard. This is at the pinnacle of what I freaking hate in storytelling now. What I hate in writing in the gaming industry. This mother effing game sucks. The writing is dog trash. And then you have freaking retards running around, it's super good, it's super good. And screw you. Screw you. My freaking fire alarm's chirping. Not actually. But you know what? It might as well be a freaking fire alarm. Because what's up? Gemma, call me. But anyways, we are looking at a game that is terrible freaking writing. And the characters suck. The way that they're written sucks. Now, guys, I'm going to talk about this in a second, but I got to go pick up my fire alarm. Alright, whores. My fire alarm has been retrieved. Yeah, don't forget to pick up my books, or else, you should just unsubscribe right now. Legit. Anyways, so, okay, back into it. So, alright. Why do I hate this game so much? Well, that goes without saying. Screw this game, I hate you, and I hate this game. This mother effing game, okay, we get girl bosses everywhere. We get a freaking Karen girl boss. Gemma, at some point in the story, she acts like a taskmaster, bossing a bunch of people around. A bunch of women are seen as equal to men. Women are not equal to men, they're inferior. Then we get this chick with a very questionable nose. She's your handler. By the way, most of the characters, women. Most of the characters in a position of power, women. Most of the women are also women, and then some of the women, actually, they're not women. Oh, isn't that interesting? Oh, this game's mother effing woke. This game's woke. Yeah, we got freaking Transylvanians out here. Yeah, this freaking sick, degenerate filth that would be thrown off of the rooftop of God. Of God. So anyways, screw these people, and screw these wokies. Absolutely. They absolutely invaded Monster Hunter Wilds. So I'm going to say this about the game. I think that the levels are very flat. I think that the forest area is the best area in the game. But even that does not, I mean, it pales in comparison to what we got in World. I'm just going to say, this is what I think, and I don't give a frick what some random tranny freaking queer libtard has to think or say about it. I don't like it. I don't like the worlds, the battle arenas in this game. I think it all sucks compared to World. I think World is superior. I think it's better. I think it's white. Okay? I look at this game, and I look at what we got here. It pales in comparison. It sucks. On top of that, I'm going to tell you something here. By the way, O/, drop an O/ in the comments. What's up? We're at a point here. And by the way, pick up a book, you freaking tard. Anyway. And leave unsubscribe from the channel. Anyways. Guys. When I was playing this game, the exact thing that I saw here is that each location feels like a scene. It feels like a vista for you to just witness, like in photography mode, rather than a battle arena. Somehow, I got this strange feeling all throughout the game. It doesn't feel like a battle arena. It just feels like I'm looking at scenes, I'm looking at vistas, I'm just like, oh, it's so pretty, it's so cute, whatever, who cares? You know, these are environments to be ogled at, not to be played through. And it feels that way. They feel very lame, they feel very flat, very one note. Seriously, like there's barely anything going on in most of the areas, and they're very small compared to how they felt in Worlds. It's crazy how World feels better than this game, and that's just because I'm just gonna say it. The dudes who actually love Monster Hunter and that should be working on Monster Hunter, they worked on World, and then a bunch of freaking DEI, EBT gamers, developers, they made this game. And the freaking writer is a freaking joke for this game. What the frick? How many of these people have to suck at their jobs before you're like, these people suck? Oh my god, by the way, you want a good story? Again, pick up my freaking books, you freaking queer tard. What the frick are you waiting for? You know, you freaking retards, you pick up this trash and you're like, it's so good. Okay, whatever, don't care. But anyways, guys, you want the solution? I've got the mother effing solution. So anyways, what's up? Call me Gamma. But anyways, bro. This game sucks. This game absolutely sucks. It feels so flat. The monsters, a lot of them just feel derivative of stuff that we already know about. They don't feel very creative. Yes, the monsters, they feel more creative from the previous game. I'm just gonna say that. I think they have better designs. I don't like the designs in this game. I could try to be forgiving of this game. I paid $70. I'm a mother effing customer. I'm not a part of the community. Don't screw yourself, you freaking queers and your freaking community. I don't care. I don't care. I picked up the game as a customer. I don't like it. I don't like what I got. I think World is better. I enjoyed World more. This game is just an asset flip of freaking World and Rise. Okay? In the previous video, I said something about the Palicos, which is that they're a downgrade. They're not so much. You can upgrade them as you go higher in the rank tiers, but who gives a freaking crap? So go kill yourself, Palico. Anyway, but here we are, or hang yourself. That's a little bit softer. Let's just say hang yourself, Palico. So, regardless, I'm not very impressed with this game. And just everything that we got out of it, the environments, the monsters that we fight are really, everything's easy in this game too. You know how difficult and hard the previous game was? In this game, it feels easy. I breezed through this game. And so does everybody else. Everyone else breezed through it, just as me. And I've heard that people have been skipping the cutscenes. I don't know if that's true. Might not be true. But all I'm gonna tell you is, what the frick were they thinking? What the mother F were they thinking? One more time, what the frick were they thinking? The game's easier. And like, okay, whatever, you know, I'm not gonna break straws about this, but just the point is, it's just easier. It feels like it's just a cakewalk. And like, whatever. I mean, yeah, if a game's too difficult, I get freaking pissed off. So, whatever. I mean, but I am just gonna say, here's my complaint about the game feeling easier. It feels like the EBT DEI hires, they didn't know how to make a game, so they just made it easier. Yes, that's the problem here. It doesn't feel like the game's easier because it's like, it might be more enjoyable. There's barely anything going on in this game. They barely grew any of the systems that we have for this game. They barely grew anything. Okay, there should be more RPG mechanics in this game, and I said this at the end of my playthrough. If men who loved Monster Hunter World, if they made the story, it would have actually been good. That's number one. If they made the levels, they would have felt much more detailed. They would have felt more multi-level. There would have been more detail and more work put into it. It just feels flat. I know that the levels and the worlds would have looked different and felt different if men who love Monster Hunter worked on this game. Also, we have the same weapons from Monster Hunter Rise in this game. There's nothing new here. What the frick? This is a sequel. This is a mother effing sweet. What are you doing? This is a sequel, you freaking clowns. If men who love Monster Hunter, yeah, this is a gay retarded scene right here. Oh my god, big deal. Look at this, Marvel humor. Marvel humor right here. Here's me raging. I've got an oven waiting just for them. Crappy Marvel humor. I hate this. I hate this. I don't even know what the thing is. Nobody knows what it is. Whatever. Oh my gosh, I hate this. The writing is so bad. Oh my gosh, bro. Modern storytelling sucks. She calls it her baby. She's possessed by a demon. She's never had a real child, and she never will because she's a feminist. So she thinks some random rock is her baby. Mental illness. Mental illness. Anyways, moving on. So, as I was saying. So, What the frick was I saying? You know what? We're just gonna take a break here. What's up, guys? How's it going? Yeah, I don't like the game either, man. The game sucks. This is literally a terrible game. I mean, I know you don't like it because everyone agrees with me. But I mean, because I'm right, I just stand with truth all the time. Yeah, I know. Anyways, guys, the writing's just dog trash. The storytelling's dog trash. The pacing of the story, I have no idea where we're going the entire time. We're always going new places, random places. I have no idea. Why are we here? Why are we there? Just random stuff starts happening. We start meeting random people out of nowhere. Like, I randomly meet my sacred who's just running around in the desert and I claim it for life. What the freak is that about? There's no basis to anything. Things just happen. This feels like Disney Star Wars all over again. This feels like modern writers all over again. By the way, water break, what's up? So again, how's your day going? Queer? Bro. This water is phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Better than this game, in fact. No, but here's the thing I was saying. If men who actually love Monster Hunter World, if they worked on this game and it wasn't a bunch of EBT hires, the levels would feel more detailed. They would feel more alive. They don't feel alive in this game. We would have more progression systems brought into this game. We got no progression systems, what the frick? This game just feels like an asset flip. We would have gotten, and I said we would have gotten at least 10 new weapons. 10. 14 weapons are in the game. 10 new weapons would have been added. Creative weapons. If men who love Monster Hunter World worked on this game. But they didn't. A bunch of DEI hires instead, clearly, got onto this game and they made this freaking dog filth, dog trash. And you feel it. The monsters are easy to fight. The weapons are the same from the previous game. And no one's complaining about that? No one's complaining that they didn't try to add more content to the game? Come on, bro. They couldn't for a sequel. I mean, we just don't have any expectations anymore these days. And that's what it's come down to. The story sucks. The writing sucks. It's cringe. It's bad. People are sitting here. I think a lot of people are skipping it. Some other shills are just sitting around being like, oh, it's the best thing. It's the game of the year. Okay, whatever, man. You're freaking pathetic. Literally, go find some freaking rope and chew on it. It's free. Anyway. Oh my gosh. And you know, it's just so disappointing. And like the monsters, honestly, a lot of them reuse the same attacks from one another. I mean, the amount of times I see a monster charge at me, it's like 5 or 10 separate ones. They all do the same thing. I mean, they really are not that different from each other. Let's just face it. And people are they're still jerking off this game. I'm done. I'm so done with freaking queers and freaking shills. You guys jerk off every game that comes out. It's pathetic. It's literally pathetic. And this is why the gaming industry is dying. This is why. Because freaking losers, retards like you sit there, you jerk off this game. You have no idea what's coming out of your freaking mouth, and you're like, it's super good. All these systems in the game, they're so good. No, they're not. No, they're not. And you know it's not good. You know it's not good because no one remembers it. You know it's not good because remember how Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, that was freaking Game of the Year. Everyone was saying it was Game of the Year. It wasn't Game of the Year. It wasn't Game of the Year. And guess what? No one cares about the game either. No one cares. No one cares. Everything's Game of the Year. Everything's Game of the Year now. That's where we are at now. Everything's Game of the Year. Remember that. Get it through your freaking head, bruh. Jeez Louise. ESL over here. I have to teach you English, okay? Game of the Year. Oh, then it's not Game of the Year. How are people so retarded? They don't understand that they're shilling for every game that comes out every year now. Anyways. God, it's pathetic. But that's where we're at. Understand that people nitpicked 15, 20 years ago games that were good. Games that, one more time, they were good. These were good games. And because they weren't great, people nitpick them to death, even to this day. But then everything that's new that's coming out, people are like, it's the best thing ever. Okay, man. You people don't have any freaking expectations anymore. That's what's happened. So this game just, man, it supplants it for me. And now it's like no one has any expectations. Everyone's just gonna shill for everything. We have this game. We literally have two characters. We have Eric, who's basically a dude that transitioned into a woman or wants to be. Freaking gay crap, nonsense. Freaking Nada is the worst character since Nayrel from Diablo 4. Screw you, Nada. Literally the ovens. I've got a freaking oven. Bake. Who are you? By the way, my character in this game, Arian Chadrika. Arian Chadrika's gonna meet you with the ovens. Anyways, screw that character. I hate that character. By the way, that character thinks that I don't know. They don't know what the frick they are. And they think that they can just bend their gender all over the place. All right? We act like it's a boy. It's not a boy. It's freaking gay. Screw this game. And by the way, this game wants you to think that, oh, Nada, by the end of the game, is becoming like a hardened warrior ready to be hunting monsters by the end. No, Nada, the entire game, is an emotional wreck. Freaking loser that sits around, I don't know what's going on. Oh, don't care. I don't care about your emotions. I don't care what you're crying about. Everyone's crying in this game. Everyone's chummy. Everyone's fake friends in this game. It's freaking gay. Oh, God, man. It feels like this game was written by a woman. It feels like this game was written by a woman, and I don't know if it was written by a woman. It may have been written by a man who is a complete soy boy cocklord. I don't know. I looked up the name. I think it's Japanese or something, so I don't know. I can't tell the gender of Japanese. So I'm just going to assume it's a woman. If it's a dude, has a mangina. I know that for sure. I know that for a fact. I've checked. Anyways, man, this game has a bunch of... Oh, and we have melting pot demographics in this game. What the frick is that about? Why do we have melting pot demographics? What is that for? I don't know. Genuine question. What is that for? Why do we have all these melting pot people? Why? We have all these like equally white and equally black. We have dudes with white faces and black skin. What the frick is that? There's no difference. And this is the thing I have said. And I'm sick and tired of it. No one cares about a creative world, when there is no racial homogeny. No one cares about it. No one likes melting pots. No one likes this freaking race mixing dog crap. Any of it. No one likes any of this dog trash. No one cares. No one likes having a story where it's like, oh wow, there's just random blacks everywhere and random whites everywhere. No, we want to either have a story with just a bunch of brown people, you know, like Aladdin or something like that. I don't know, some other random stories. Or Mulan is just a bunch of Asian people walking around. That's all we want to see. That's all we want to see. That's all we want to, or white people running around. It's just white people. We don't want to see this racial, heterogeneous dog filth. No one wants to see it, and I'm fed up with it. I'm done. I'm tired of it, man. So, again, look at these freaking scenes. The cutscenes in this game are just freaking retarded. By the way, this game feels, without a doubt, feels more like a story than a game. Feels more story than game. They literally go overboard with putting their budget. Unlike World had no story, had no cutscenes. This game has too many cutscenes for a dog filth, dog trash story. If you're gonna put this much money into your story, and then stupid freaking humor, oh ha ha, he farts on them, freaking retards. Yeah, that's gonna get the peanut gallery freaking tards, the freaking club. Oh, that's so good, that's so funny. Whatever, man. Who gives a it's stupid. Freaking dog crap. This game's stupid dog crap. Anyway, the game's easy. The game's just easy. The game's uncreative. The game's lazy. It's a freaking I said this so many times when I was playing the game. I said, this is lazy. It just feels lazy. This game feels lazy because it is lazy. So anyways, guys, I'm not impressed here, and I don't like this. The writing sucks. The characters suck. Nata is the worst character to happen since Nayrel. Screw Nayrel from Diablo 4. Go end yourself, Nayrel. Stupid freaking reverse Frodo Baggins. By the way, this game has the same thing. You know, Nada has this freaking pendant necklace that he has. He, air quotes. And it's basically the ring. It's basically the ring. And my character's such a Chad. He's like, you know, we have to defeat the Arkveld. And we have this whole thing where the Arkveld is being treated like it's a human being, even though it's a complete monster. And Nayrel's like, don't hurt it. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for it. It's a freaking monster, you freaking retard. It's a monster. It's not a human being. It's not even a freaking pet. And even pets are beneath humans. Freaking eat your cat for breakfast. What's up? Specific, and your dog. Screw you. But you know, like Nata's sitting around just being like, oh my gosh, big deal. Oh my god, Arkveld, mental illness, one more time, mental illness. You think that Arkveld is not a monster? You think it's a human being, Nata? you have mental illness. You don't think that you are your gender. That's number one. Number two, you think Arkfeld is a human being. You're a freaking weirdo, okay? It's a monster. It's a monster that's literally killing everything and killing everyone in the world. Okay, but we have to feel sorry. We have to feel, we have to feel sympathetic for a freaking monster that doesn't have a soul. Female writer. Women, by the way, they worship Satan. Biblical, right there. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, that's right. Sodomites nowadays, they don't believe in God or the Bible. Well, you're a freaking sodomite. To the ovens. Anyway, so guys, I'm not happy with this game. And like, I'm seriously, I feel like I got gypped. I feel like I got scammed picking up this game. I mean, listen, when you get to chapter 3, the story's over. There is the rest of the story, but that's a low rank story, okay? So then you go into high rank, where you fight everything again, and it continues the story, but we get less cutscenes. And regardless, we're just slogging through the game now, slogging through the end game, and you know, the game's more enjoyable by that point in time because you're just playing the game instead of going through a terrible story. This game felt like freaking torture for me. It did. I hated this game. It sucked. But you know, when you're going through, yeah, there's tons of cutscenes throughout the low rank. And then when we get to high rank, they cut down the cutscenes. I don't know by how much, but they cut it down. So the story kind of takes a back seat. And you could tell, by the way, once you go into the high rank missions, once they're done with the main story, which is the low rank missions, you can tell that the writers, either the main writer left or the writers were literally getting sick and tired of their characters. You could just feel it. Like the characters became so much more emotionless. There's something weird where I could notice that the characters were not being written with as much love. I swear to God, and this is what I think it is. I think that the writer got fed up with their own characters in their own game. I legitimately, I believe that. I think they knew that they made dog trash characters. I think at some point they couldn't keep up the act. And once they got past the main credits roll, which is halfway through the game, you know, air quotes halfway, that's when they were just like, okay, I give up. I don't care anymore. I don't care about Nada. I don't care about Gamma. I don't care about all these freaking retard characters. I don't care. I don't care because I can't pretend anymore. I hate these characters. And they gave up. I can swear to God they gave up. They absolutely gave up. You can just feel it in the high rank missions. Like the writing feels more flat, feels more emotionless. So anyways, by the way, Gamma, she's a butterface. She's still hot. She has nice breasts. She has a 10 out of 10 body. But she has a butterface. Her face is like a 5 out of 10. But whatever. I'd still bang her. Aryan princess, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the only Aryan princess available in this game, so whatever. I mean, she's kind of masculine. That's what the writers wrote her as. She's a career woman. Freaking retard nonsense. But whatever. But dude, you know, I'm gonna say this. The promotional material made this game look better than it actually was. I'm just gonna say that. It made the environments feel like they were more interactive against the monsters than they actually were. Everything looked better when we look at the promotional material. This game's easier. This game feels half-baked. It really does. It really does. I mean, graphically, is it impressive? Yes. That's it. Nothing else. I can't say anything else for this game, man. It's really unfortunate, but I was really just not impressed by the end of myself playing it. Now, I don't know, you know, you could watch the previous video I did about this. I ranted about other aspects around the game, but you know, that's everything I think right now. I'm sure I could rage about certain things. I mean, like the characters are just annoying. The characters are just gay. I mean, I named my Chocobo Aryan SS Chocobo, Sacred, which is basically a Gigantoraptor. And then I also named my cat Aryan Reich's Biatch. That was also pretty funny. And then I named myself Aryan Chad Riker. And then I named something else. Oh, and then I named my pig. There's a pig in the game. I named it the Aryan SS Piggy. Yeah. So, just great times that we were having. Great story. Great journey that we went on. Now, I will say that my playthrough was hilarious. Up until we got to the high rank missions where the story started to feel like it was falling off really hard. Then I just kind of lost all interest, and then it became less funny, honestly, for me, personally. But, you know, like, man, it was comedy hour playing through this game, I will tell you that. And I have a special hatred now for this game, just after playing it, like I do for Jedi Survivor. Like I do for Diablo 4. These games are the absolute bane of my existence. Their characters are the bane of my existence. The way that they leverage into crappy characters and DEI characters, and specifically DEI writing styles. Okay, there's a certain way that woke people write stories. It's emotionalist. It's the way that a woman makes crap, okay? And that's what this is. It freaking sucks. It's freaking trash. I freaking hate this game. And anyways, guys, buy my books or else unsubscribe and you're gay.